Hello, my peeps. Welcome to another episode. Woo, we have a good one, a loaded one for you today. So get ready. Buckle up. Buckle up. Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. I want you to know that I am a collector of all kinds of toys. And today is the perfect example of that because I have a slew of new stuff that has come in. Yeah, and a lot of it is NECA. And NECA, N-E-C-A, is blowing me away. Yeah, they're coming up with some really fun stuff and can't get enough of it, right? But not only are they doing some really cool stuff, there's some other companies that are slaying it. Yeah, and I have a little bit of all of those as well. So get ready, my friends. Get ready. Yeah, I am stoked. I'm stoked about a lot of things, actually. Some really cool figures coming in. So excited about that. On the doll world, Barbie's got some really cool stuff that's come in, and wait until I show that video because all the new Barbies that have come in, I have them. So next episode, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, and then some new Star Trek. There's I believe some Star Wars from Hot Toys is coming in. So cool stuff. Yeah, I am really excited about what I'm about to show you. And I sectioned it off because there is a lot of NECA, that's for sure. But there's some other companies that I was like, oh, and all of a sudden I realized, okay, didn't realize that I was also binging. Like, oh, I want more. And this is, I'm talking about the Indiana Jones Adventure Series. Now, I knew that I had one or two here or there. May have more than what I know. But all of a sudden I saw these and I was like, you know what? Now is the time to get them before all of a sudden they go into a secondary market and I can't get them at the price that they are now. And even some of them are already going up in prices. So, yeah, I really like the way they did the packaging. I just wish there was a window that we could see the figure without opening the box. So the first one I'm going to show you is Marion Ravenwood. And I can't remember the actress's name, something Karen. But it's a good start. Yeah, and they're different, I guess, depending on the movie. You could build an artifact, and with this one, it takes 5 figures to build one artifact, right? So then I really like that if you're going to keep them in the box and showcase them on the side, there's the artwork for that. That's pretty cool. And then in the back, without opening the box, it tells you the accessories that it comes with. And one thing that I really like is the monkey. Sweet, right? That's pretty cool. All right, so let's put her down. And then the second one here is Sala. yeah, he looks pretty cool, I gotta say. And I love the artwork on him. His freaking smile is awesome. And I also like how on the side where it says build an artifact, whatever figure it is that they're showcasing, they put that one on the top. So that's a nice little touch there. So there he is. Right? And then there he is on the top. He comes with a shovel and a rope. And then look at that. That's great. Right. And then the third one of that one that I have here is René Belloc. And this is a ceremonial figure. Right. You can get the staff. Nice. And then, right, so in that series, if you're showcasing them on the shelf, that looks pretty cool. Right? I know, I like it. I like it. All right. So then, Dr. Elsa Snyder from the Grail Temple. Right. And on this one, there's 6 figures to complete the artifact, which is that one. Right. She comes with a different hair scope with her cap on. And then sunglasses. Right? And there she is. And then we have Dr. Jürgen Voller. And he comes with a side briefcase. And then, look how spiffy he is. That's good. And then we have, from the latest one, the 5 figures, excuse me. The artifact is pretty cool, actually. And then we're going to start out with Helena Shaw. Right? That's pretty cool. Yeah, she comes with a backpack and her flashlight. Nice accessories. And I like how her blouse is tied in the front. That's pretty cool. Right? And this is the actress from Fleabag. And if you haven't seen Fleabag, check it out. Freaking hilarious, great series. I think they did, I don't know how many seasons. I confused it with another one, but I think maybe at least 3. Don't remember. Maybe 2. And still with Indiana Jones. Couldn't resist this. This is Matchbox. And they did MBX Tangiers Tuk Tuk, which is great. Oh, I think that's sweet. Yeah, and there's the artwork. I know. And then this here, also done by Hasbro. This is Dr. Jürgen Voller, right? Remember, I already showed you, and this is from the Worlds of Adventure. Super freaking cool. Look at that. nice. Yeah, I love how look, check him out. Like all the stuff that it does. Right? Put him in the cockpit. It's got some weaponry. I love the artwork. Awesome. Right? So that's cool. All right. So my friends, I wasn't gonna get this, and then I saw that there was actually a set. And then I read up a little bit about it. I was like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. And then I was like, but I have, I think, a few things of this movie, but this is a good one. This is a good one because it's pretty simple and it is exactly what the movie's about. And I'm talking about How to Train Your Dragon. And this is Toothless and Hiccup. Yeah, and what I like about this figure is that the wings are rubber. They're not plastic. And I love that they said real feel dragon wings. That's what they really feel like. And it comes with a figure that he looks like he's articulated to be able to sit on the dragon. And then there are also two other figures that are available. The Deadly Nader Astrid and Kronkle and Fishlegs. So yeah, Deadly Nader and Astrid and Kronkle and Fishlegs. Yeah. So here's Toothless and Hiccup. And then, right. That's pretty cool. And then there he is. Sweet. Yeah, I was pleased with that. Oh, okay. When I was a young boy, I'm from New York City, and I had a cousin, still have him, that loved wrestling. Loved it. So it was a thing. 1970s, and the big matches were in Madison Square Garden. He would get tickets, and he would invite me, his little buddy, to come along. So one of my favorites, because I was such a small guy, was Andre the Giant. Freaking love him. Right? So exciting. I could not resist this. When he did The Princess Bride, I was like, no way. Yeah, that is awesome. And I gotta say, it's a pretty sweet set. Right? Yeah, and this is by Super 7, and this is the reaction series. They did a good job with that. Yeah, and Super 7, I hope you hang in there. I know they have to do some cuts to make it all work, especially with the tariffs now. And I'm hoping that, their business decisions have been all the right decisions. So keep it going. Okay, another one of my favorite collections, and one of my favorite movies actually, is The Nightmare Before Christmas. And Diamond Select has done a freaking amazing job with it. And I'm still adding to that collection because the collection is a lot more extensive than I thought. And every time I turn around, it's like, oh. So that's what happened with Helgamine. I love the freaking witches in the movie. They were awesome, and they freaking captured her so good. Yeah. Right, so you really can't see her through the freaking plastic, but look at her. Oh, so good. Yeah. Happy. Okay. Wow. Another collection that is freaking blowing me away, and I am so glad that they have extended it. I think this is the second batch. I had to figure out which of the first batch I haven't completed, but so far the second batch, I am loving what's happening. And one of the ones that is happening is actually turns out to be one of my favorite figures of the whole collection that I have. So this is really, really cool. And I'm talking about Fraggle Rock. Jim Henson, right? And this is done by Boss Fight. So good. So the first one I'm going to show you is Red. And this is based on the all-new hit series. Yeah, so freaking good. She comes with her maracas. How delish, right? Look at her. And once again, putting the artwork on the side, if you line them up on the shelf, beautiful, right? And in this series, I believe they are 4. So this is actually, I believe, from the first batch. And I have completed the batch. Yeah, that is cool and exciting. Yum, 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 right? And then from the second batch, the new batch, this is Wembley. And Wembley is one of my faves. Yeah, maybe my second fave. And I love the little one. So good. Oh, look at that. That is so fantastic. Right? Look at him. Yeah, and in this batch, there are 4 as well. So this will be my first one. So stoked. And then my favorite thus far is Sprocket. Oh, look at it. That is so good. Yeah. Look at Sprocket. Sprocket is awesome. Yeah, he's got some nice way to him. Look how cute is that. Yeah. So happy. Okay. Another company that, I have like a freaking favorite company that every time I think about like what they do is like, oh, they're my favorite too. And oh, they're my favorite too. Like, I mean, Boss Fight. I mean, that Boss Fight, like, they also did, do the series of Popeye. Incredible stuff. I love that. Then, Super 7. Need I say more? Yeah, Hasbro. Keep it going. Keep it going after all these years. It's still going. Yay. Right? And then McFarlane Toys. McFarlane Toys is like, they throw so much things at us that I can't keep up with. And also, too, thank God I'm not a completist on their stuff because it is huge. So I love what they have done with Batman. Everything from Batman 66 to New Adventures. I mean, the New Adventures of Batman, they're doing a freaking incredible job with that as well. So this is Commissioner Gordon. I am so freaking thrilled to have him. Yeah. That's right, surprise. Right. That's super delish. Okay. Also from McFarlane Toys. I had seen that I saw the movie, and that's how I know they're going to do some figures on that. And then next thing I know, sure enough, they come up with some figures. Now, I love Krampus. Freaking love them. Love them. When I saw this, I was like, oh, I gotta get it. And then I saw that this was a set, and I was like, oh, okay, well, meaning that if I get 2 or 3 of the, 3 or 4 of the figures as a set, is actually a better price, right? So that's what I'm expecting. That when I open the box, they're gonna be 4 different figures in their own packaging. I was so wrong. I was so wrong and then blown away. Yeah, to the point where I almost got emotional on it because I was like, oh, I am so glad that I bought the set because it really is a set. Yeah, and this set is freaking awesome. So much that I am not going to pull it out of the box, even though it's very tempting. It's got to stay in the box because the packaging, that's what it's all about. Yeah. Are you ready? So good. Guys, red one. Right? So when I open the box, this is what I see. This is on the top. And I was like, no way. Yeah, so that is awesome. Then when I pulled it out of the box and I see the front of it, so good. Right, so if you want to display like this, you could also display like this. And it has column drift. Right, that was the Rock. Nick. Krampus. And Garcia. Garcia, I love that. Right? So freaking good. Yeah. Love it. And on each one, it has their name and it says red one on top of each base. Right? My friends. Yeah, stoked. But it doesn't end there. You're like, ooh, that's a crescendo. Yeah, no, no, we still have more to go. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you is that there was an explosion that arrived, and a lot of this arrived today. So I'm just like, let me do this video and put the stuff away. It was a lot. Right, so I think we're halfway through. Haven't even got to NECA yet. Not even. All right. Who's next? All right, tell you what. Let's talk about NECA. NECA. Yeah, let's talk about them. Sesame Street. Killing it. Killing it. I'm still on the fence of ordering Big Bird. Big Bird by Super 7. Woo-hoo. So tempting. So tempting. But this is as sweet as pie. Ha ha. Yeah. Right? So I pulled out a couple of figures from NECA. There was in this type of packaging. And I went ahead, and I'm an artist, so I used some of it for collage work. And one thing that I liked is that in the back of it, they actually have a diorama that you can cut out and use. That's a good one. That's so Sesame Street. Right? And also, in this one, you can see that inside the box, it has some nice graphics. So because of that, I am not going to remove him out of the packaging because the graphics all together are awesome. right? And as you know, that if you start pulling this out, it's going to destroy the artwork. And I wish they would figure out a way that we could protect that, right? But that's how they've been rolling for years. Nice, right? Yeah, no, I already have Ernie. So, Bert, so good. Right, so NECA, delish. All right. I'm laughing because I can't believe that I own it. And then I'm gonna ask, like, sometimes say, okay, why do you have that? And then I was like, well, it's part of your growing up, and it's so iconic and part of history when it comes to television. And I'm talking about the Golden Girls and the fact that NECA decided to do action figures of the Golden Girls. That's hilarious in itself, and that's worth having. So I was able to get 3 of the 4. For some reason, the one of Rue McCallaghan is really popular. I guess because she was so sassy. But I got the other 3, and they're pretty cool. Yeah, so let's start out with Sophia, and then, you know, has a couple of accessories that are so Sophia, and then fabric cloth, like, outfits. So that makes it special. That's pretty cool, right? Her bag and her pie. Delish, right? Good one. And then you have Dorothy, the daughter. Right? And then, excuse me. And then you have my favorite, Rose. Yeah, so sweet. Now, of all of them, it seems that the only one that I see so far that comes with an accessory is Sophia. Rose. Oh, so Betty White. So great. And the other one that I'm missing, right? So good. Yeah. Blanche. I'm missing Blanche. So, thank you, NECA, for doing that. That is a pretty cool set. Today on Sideshow, I saw that they announced that there's a message that they came out with John Carver, 1/6 scale figure. And I was cracking up because literally, I got the 8-inch John Carver action figure from NECA Thanksgiving. There will be no leftovers, right? And the one thing that I was really happy about is that there's a different head sculpt, and the hat actually is, you're able to take it off the one head and put it on the other. So yay on that. A few accessories, nice weaponry. Yeah, so good job. And then they did. The Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal. Wow, this Hannibal Lecter, it is creepy good, but I also love the freaking base and diorama that they did with it. So yay, did a couple of different head sculpts. Nice, but I like the one that it has on actually, so, right. Excuse me. Oh, now you see the bars, and then at the bottom it's got like, the food. Oh, so good. Excuse me. So creepy good. Silence of the Lamb. Yeah, so this figure that I have here They freaking nailed her face. Yeah, this is Vasquez from Aliens. And they really, really captured her. So impressive. But I couldn't pass it up. Yeah, and they did quite a few figures. Right? So I couldn't resist it. She is so good. So they also did, and I think this is 1/6 scale from the Alien Romulus movie, the accessory set. I gotta tell you, they got some really cool accessories. Check it out. While scavenging the deep ends of a derelict space station, a group of young space colonizers came face to face with the most terrifying life form in the universe. Right, so check out this. Yes, so good. So when I get my 1/6 scale figures from Hot Toys, this will definitely go with that. Oh, that's exciting. From NECA. More of the Teenage Mutant Ninjas. Yeah, the Ninja Turtles. Still kicking arse. And then this new series, this section that has come out from NECA, from NECA. So freaking delicious. All right, these next 3 figures I'm going to show you, I was blown away when I saw them. I knew they were pretty cool and different when I ordered them, but I had no idea what to expect. And then the packaging is so freaking good. Yeah, just the packaging alone, it's almost worth keeping them in the packaging. So, but they're just way so cool that if I were to do a diorama, they would have to come out because I love them. And this is from Eastman and Layers, Teenage Mutant Ninjas. Fugitoid, and this is the Transmet variant, and I think he is awesome. Look at that, right? So good. And once again, if you want to display them on the side, look at the artwork. Sweet, right? But then out comes April O'Neil version 2. Now, am I crazy? But is April O'Neil white? Or because I thought I saw a different figure and it was over April O'Neil as well, but she looked white. And this woman is not white. So maybe that's version 2. Something happened to her? I don't know. What happened? Oh my God. And there are some really cool accessories here. Like really cool. Like that. Oh, look at her. Right? Isn't that awesome? Oh, so good. And then look. Yum. Freaking love that. And then Baxter Stockman. Oh, ho, ho. I freaking love him the most. Yeah. He is twisted good. Look at him. Yeah. Yeah, really great accessories. Yeah, so now that I have these 3, I'm gonna have to check out to see what else is out there because I don't know. And one thing that I noticed too that so they're numbered, like this is 15 This is 34. This is 42. This one doesn't say Nickelodeon on them like the other two do. But it would, like I said, if you were to display them on the side, that's sweet as heck. Right? Yeah, so that concludes my NECA session. Yeah, NECA. Kicking ours. All right, my friend. Not done yet. What? I know. Look, I'm not getting all comfortable for the next section. Right? Because the next section is a collection that I had no idea that I was going to take it as far as I have. Because all of a sudden I got freaking hooked on it. And it's actually Super 7's fault. Yeah, Super 7. Your freaking fault. Because they did an amazing job when it came to The Simpsons. Yeah, they really did. Another company that did a really amazing job is Playmates. And I'm still adding to the Playmates collection because I'm actually, I came a little later, right? So I'm still catching up. So this guy here, Dr. Marvin Monroe. And this is from the World of Springfield, the interactive figure. And it is Intellitronic voice activation. Oh my God. So freaking good. Right? Yeah. Look, that's a lot. Woo. Yeah, this is series 10. Yeah. Stoked. Right? So, to prove to you what I'm talking about when it comes to The Simpsons, my Simpsons collection getting more than I expected. This is a perfect example. I couldn't pass these up. I couldn't pass them up because I know that they're really special in a way. Will I ever wear them? Probably not. Tempting, but they're just so freaking amazing. So all kinds of companies have gotten into doing The Simpsons, right? Jax, great freaking amazing collection as well. We have Playmates, right? Incredible job. Super 7, awesome. And now Crocs. What? Yeah, Crocs. Saw these and I was like, are they really Crocs? They really are Crocs. Are you ready? Oh. My friends, like okay. So freaking good. Yeah, the comic strip on the background and then the figures added to it. The clip on the TV is my favorite with the family on the couch, right? Look, all the kids, right? And then they even included the pets. Oh, the Simpsons on the, right? Crocs. So freaking good. With the original Simpsons tag. See what I'm saying? I couldn't pass it up. I am so freaking happy that I did go through and got this. It's amazing. And then all of these, I'm not sure you can remove them. I think you can, but they all turn and you can face them whichever way you want. Oh, delish. Right? Okay. the end is here. Who jumped on the wagon as well? Lego. Now, I'm not much of a Lego guy. I don't like putting shit together. Really don't. But all of a sudden, I started getting this little piece here, a little bit there. I was like, oh, and then I found out Lego came out with a new Simpsons display. And I was like, what is that about? So I actually did a little research. And it seems that when it comes to Lego and the Simpsons, woo, secondary market, woo, through the roof. Crazy. Can't afford it. Don't want it. As it is, this new piece that I got, because I had to get it, it was not cheap. It wasn't cheap. But the one thing that they did do is that they threw in a little set in there, like a little extra, like a little gift. And the one that they threw in for me happens to be an homage to Jane Austen. And this is tribute to Jane Austen's books. And I'm a book reader. I love books. As a matter of fact, I'm building a library. So this is so fantastical. And thank you so much, Lego. And little Miss Jane right there. Right? Look, check it out. That is pretty cool. And this has 361 pieces. Nice. But the one that blew me away, and it's got some weight to it, and it has 1,635 pieces. Wow. The Simpsons Krusty Burger. Woo-hoo! Look at that. Oh, so happy when I got this. Yeah, and talk about a lot. It opens up into 3 sections, and you get all of that. Wow. Oh, so freaking good. I love the car, and I love the Krusty Burger sign. Right? And look at that car. That is so awesome. Right? Look at that. It's got the counter where you order. It's got the back of the car. Oh my God. Look at so many things. The burgers, the food, the fire, the policeman, the drive-through. So freaking the pickup window. Right, that's all outside, and then you go inside to eat. But look, it's all like a drive-through. So freaking good. And then when you go inside, there's the diner. Lego, Lego. Wow. Wow, my friends. Right, a lot. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Yeah, we got to the end, so I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed showing you. Yeah, stay tuned for my next video. I have no idea what it's gonna be. Yeah, because I did not expect to do this one. So get ready, my friends. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.